Hello and welcome to Blocky Music. We've got Janet and we've got Alyssa, the usual suspects. And we're going to be doing Streets of Rage, the first one. We haven't really done any Sega Genesis music other than the Sonic stuff. So it's nice that we're doing something that's not Sonic for the Genesis because there's other stuff. We've all played Streets of Rage, so I don't think I have to describe. Mm-hmm. Yes, maybe. I don't know. You guys?
I know what Streets of Rage is.
I don't.
It's one of those.
I'm Googling it right now. Wait, I'm Googling the word Google.
It's one of those games, Janet, where you just go from left to right. You punch stuff. You're in the streets of rage.
Streets of Rage images. Wait for this to load.
Oh my god, with her bad internet. Anyway, Streets of Rage. It was a big deal when it came out, and the soundtrack is considered to be pretty good. Actually really good. Yuzo Koshiro, the guy who did the soundtrack for this, also did, Janet, remember we did Sonic, the really blocky one? Did I lose her? Is she there?
Oh, I can't remember.
Well, we did one of the Sonic games, but it wasn't like Sonic like the regular one. It was the really blocky one. Well, he did that, and then he's done other stuff, and he's amazing. He's done a lot of really great soundtracks that are like super popular and super well received throughout his career. So I'm gonna shut up, and we're gonna do Streets of Rage. Okay.
Okay. My God. The whole.
All right, that was Fighting in the Street, round 1. I'm going to let Alyssa go first.
I like this one. It has a good beat. It has a grunge to it, and a little bit of a sense of urgency. It's not crazy, but it's just like in the beat of the song. I like that little high pitched whatever it's supposed to be that's going throughout the song. It's good. I think I'm gonna go with the Janet logic, and it's gonna be a 3.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
this is also different, I think, in terms of
Mm-hmm.
like I mean, I guess the last one we did was also different. But I think this is also different than what we've usually done in terms of like the intensity. So,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I get it. Janet.
I thought this was like it reminds me of like when you're in like the menu selection,
Mm.
um where you're just kind of like sorting through like which stage should I do? Or yeah, stage selection. It didn't feel like you were already in the game. This felt like before the game. I didn't feel a big like a distinction of like, okay, this is title versus like you're in the game. It was pretty. I didn't feel the rage. And I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay. Well, we start at 3. Yeah, these are pretty long too. I don't know if you. I think you were gonna say something, Janet, about that. But yeah, the loops on these are pretty
Yeah,
long.
I was like, all right, he's gonna keep it. We're gonna listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was my thought
Well,
process.
because most of the time when they have these available like digitally, they loop it once. So like it'll be like say it's a 2 minute song. In reality, it's just a 1 minute loop. But they play it twice, so you can get it twice. The loops on this one are a lot longer, so that's why they just have the one. Round 2.
Oh,
All right. I guess Janet, dilapidated town, round 2.
this one was cool. I gave it was very like a nice funky like little beat, groovy. I don't know which one of them, but it was different from the first one. Um, I liked when it would go like all the way up and then it would go all the way down and then go all the way up and then it would go all the way down. Um, I like this one a whole lot more than the first one, so I'm going to give this one a 4.
Okay. Okay. Alyssa.
I will agree with the funky beat. It definitely had that. Dilapidated. I just feel like it was like the homies and I got too high. I feel
Okay, all right.
Like what she said, she's like, this one sounds like Sonic smoked the doobie.
it's so laid back and chill. Like I don't feel like I'm supposed to be fighting. I mean, it's a nice tune. I would personally give it a 3, I think. And I think I'd put it below the first one. So that's where we're going to need a tiebreaker and probably like put it above, I guess.
Okay, 3 stars above then is where it's gonna go. Okay. The next one is called Moon Beach, and it's round 3. They got too high. All right, Janet, Moon Beach.
Okay. This one, it felt more like a, this will make sense, like a casino as opposed to a beach. I didn't feel the beach vibes in this song. It was still pretty good. I don't think anything really stood out to me in this song. And for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 3. It's gonna be where it's at. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Alyssa.
This one also again, nice little tune to it. I feel like it's bringing back more of like the energy from the first song that we had, Moon Beach. I mean, I did kind of feel like with the notes that it's like we're kind of going through like a little party. Maybe not necessarily a beach party, but it had like a, I don't know, like kind of like a dancey feel to it. I I don't know. Honestly, I kind of liked the beat on this one better so far, like than the other two. So
Oh
I
no.
this is a very divided one this time, Victor. So I would probably give it a 4.
Oh my goodness.
All right, all right.
All right, all right. All
Janet,
right,
how do you think
Sandy.
we tie break that?
Yikes. Um,
She's like, what do you mean? Alyssa's wrong.
I don't know. You want it all the way at the top, I want it all the way at the bottom. So in the middle it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the middle it goes. Wow. The next one is called "Keep the Groovin'." Also, the name of the tracks are not the names of the levels. They're just the names of the songs themselves.
Wow.
So it's not like fighting in the street. That's that's the name of the street. Like no, it's just that's the ambiance or whatever, and the name of the song. So like "Keep the Groovin'." They're not like on a friggin' dance floor in a in like a nightclub. It's just called "Keep the Groovin'."
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Sounds like we in a nightclub though.
Yeah. Sounds like they're playing some disco.
Yeah.
All right, Alyssa, "Keep the Groovin'."
Again, like a good tune. I mean, these have all had nice beats to them. I like the little like trumpet it had in it. Little trumpet. I don't know. I associated the sound with a trumpet. That was a nice little sound. That is a chill AF nightclub. I don't know. I guess I've never really been in a nightclub. I just, we're just assuming from TV shows. I would give this one a th- a 3. I think, and I don't know, like a lot of these have tiebreakers in them. So, I guess leaving it where it is fine. Below Moon Beach.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now we have the other side of the story with Janet. What do you want to do here?
I did feel like it was a lot more like relaxed. I don't know. You said that they're not based on like the levels aren't based off the titles, but I did feel like you were not like in a. They were just chilling. They were. Again, where's the rage? um,
She's gonna keep looking for the rage, man.
I'm looking for the rage. I'm looking for the streets. I'm gonna do 3. Where did she want it? Below Moon Beach?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what fighting in the street was. Oh, I think that one was just like the but it sounded like the title.
Yeah, that's the one you said it sounded like character select.
I would say, um, I don't like slow songs.
This whole soundtrack is just
fine.
like Janet's kryptonite.
We'll do fine. Put it below Moon Beach.
Okay. The next one is called Beatnik on the Ship. All right, Janet, Beatnik on the Ship.
This one sounds like you tired, but you gotta keep going. They're just getting slower. Man,
You're like, I need that rage. I hear the streets. I don't hear the rage.
yeah, whatever they had at what is it?
Moon
At the
Beach.
club, it's having them slow down.
It's that
kicking in right now.
doobie that Alyssa was talking about.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oh my God, Alyssa, please tell me there's more than a 2 here.
The doobie.
She gonna be like,
It
it do be a 2 though.
I mean, kind of.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Again, it's a nice beat. I'm not saying that it's not a nice beat and it's got a nice tune. Honestly, I would give it a 3. I wouldn't give it a 2. That's a little low to be like, it's not, I don't know. Like these, I think, God, Janet, I think we just listened to too much punchy music that we're just like, we can't appreciate the quality of this of the music
Yeah,
for this game.
real. Y'all like play me more raging Nintendo blocks.
I mean, yeah, all I have to go off of is the title,
Streets of Rage.
and it's not following through.
Okay, I mean, like I'm just here to, do the thing so that you guys can decide. All I'm thinking is, I need to get this on vinyl.
No.
See, we're on two different levels.
Yeah.
All right, well, 2 and 3, it's just gonna be bottom of the 3s. which means we're down to number 6, called Stealthy Steps.
Oh dear God. Just
It's like they keep getting slower.
this is the part where, like, in the cartoons, they start seeing like neon colors everywhere.
I was gonna say this is the montage of the 80s cop film where they're looking for someone.
I was gonna say they brought some bowls this time from Dilapidated Town. They got extra toasty. He's like, I hate this.
How come when I introduce something as good, you guys just dunk on it? Y'all did this to Ninja Turtles, which was also a beat 'em up. Same genre. You
Like,
guys
I'm
just-
supposed to be beating them up in this slow song? Like,
Well, I think also the reason, kind of like the music is like this, is so like you focus on the like, like the people getting the shit beat out of them.
oh, interesting.
Streets of Rage. Oh right, there's a song, huh?
So I think we know how this is gonna go.
Okay, I will admit this is the first one that I'm like not as big on.
The first one?
Like it's cool, but I don't know. That's just me. Get those twos ready. All right, Alyssa, just let me have it. Let me have it.
I mean, I commented on it. It has a similar like. This is actually too. It has a similar kind of like slow beat. Like again, instead of smoking your doobies, you're smoking a bowl now. So these guys are gone, and they're getting the shit beat out of them.
Wow.
It has. I like the drum beat in the back. That's very nice. I just wish there was more oomph and energy going on to. I mean, Stealthy Steps. I guess it be. You can buy the doobies, but
Wow.
yeah,
We're sticking with that doobie.
yeah.
Okay.
Jan.
A 2, Janet. Let me have it. Let me have it.
Just for the record, Mom, if you're listening, I don't know what references they're making. I don't do any of that.
I grew up in Humboldt County, okay? I've never smoked in my life, but I know what all of these terms are.
I just like the word doobie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
She says she's a fan of plants. So
The bug eating variety, the consumable ones, not in the way that you put it in a brownie.
they're multi-purpose.
All right. Okay. Come on, just
I'm
give
gonna-
me the rating.
It is a. I'll give it a 2. I mean, it wasn't too bad that I would give it a 1, but it was very, very different from the rest. As we can see, it's slowly just slowing down. The rage is now leaving our bodies by the end of the street is what I'm getting. We're tired. So yeah, 2 is what I'll give the Stealthy Steps.
Okay. All right. Well, we're almost there. We got 2 left. This one's called Violent Breathing, and it's round 7. Okay. Who did the last one? Alyssa did. So right? No.
I don't remember.
I did
No.
go
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Alyssa
Janet
first.
goes first. Janet goes first.
Janet shit all over his heart.
Okay.
again.
We changed paths. We changed roads. We're on a different street now. I'm feeling it again. We're alive. I'm gonna give this one either like a 3 or a 4. I don't know, depending on where Alyssa's at. But I'm liking this one. It's more lively. The rage is coming back. I'm gonna give it 4. I'm gonna give it 4. I'm gonna give it 4.
Oh, wow. Alyssa?
Yeah, this one definitely had more energy. I like the piano, the piano instrument, because that's like the high note that's bringing it in, because everything in the background's like kind of mellow, kind of the same tone that everything has had up to this point. Again, it's nice. I'm not saying it's not nice. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like with the piano, a Toto song.
Huh.
That's like that era. I kind of consider it around the same level as like Keep It Groovin' or Moon Beach. Oh god, as far as that's concerned, I had a cat break in. Give it a something, give it a high rating.
We need a 4, damn it.
4, give it a 4. I'm gonna be back.
Okay. Well, while she's getting
What are you doing,
that,
you fuckers?
well, she's fixing the cat stuff. It's funny that like not only did I introduce this as like oh he's a composer and this is a well regarded soundtrack and this and the other, like I kind of like juiced you up, like pumped you up and stuff. And then also I was like we haven't heard anything else from the Sega Genesis. We've only heard Sonic, so like we need to hear what else they can do on the Genesis. And I'm like, because the Genesis actually has Sega did this thing where basically they were like, here's this program, and if you use this program, you can make music for the Sega Genesis, and it made it real easy for like composers to make the music. The only problem is that a lot of the composers, they just kind of use the instruments that were given to them. They didn't like use different ones or like tune them or change them or whatever. So like a lot of the Genesis soundtracks are like you hear the exact same instrument in every damn game. Sonic was different because since it was their own game, they were like, we're gonna give you the good sound chip, so they let them use like a better one. And in Streets of Rage, they're still using the one, but then he was like, I don't want to use the program they made. I'm gonna make it my own way and then make it that way. So like it sounds completely different than everything else. When we listen to more Sega Genesis stuff, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this sounds like something from the Genesis because they all sound the same. All that being said, is Alyssa back?
Yes. Cats are still
A problem. I fed them. I thought if I fed them, they wouldn't be a problem. I was wrong. Well, I mean, we have one last one to go, so we're just gonna do it. Ready? right, Alyssa, the last soul, round 8.
Again, pretty funky sounding. With that like like sound. I think that's what makes it sound kind of funky. Or even derpy, as I like to call things. Kind of. Again, it's a nice tune. I just think it's kind of like meh again. uh, I'd give it a 3. What is it? I don't know. I think I'd have to listen to a lot of these again. I don't know. It has a similar sound to Dilapidated Town, but I think I kind of like that one a little better. So I think I'd put The Last Soul at the bottom of the 3s.
Bottom of the 3s. And then, Janet, what do you have for The Last Soul?
Fun fact, I really liked this one. Even though it was slower, I genuinely liked this one. The first part of it, I feel like was very long and nothing changed in it. It wasn't towards maybe like middle of it where you could see a little bit of different like sounds. But I liked it. I would give this one a 4. Like I really like this one.
Whoa.
I know, dude.
I know, bro.
Yeah, but I think 4. I really liked it.
Okay, and you said like below Dilapidated Town? Or no, you said bottom of the 3s.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. Well, damn, that means it has to be a 3 somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. These are long. But I'll do like a little chunk, and then we'll go from there. I'll do them. I guess I'll just play them, and then you guys tell me like move it up, move it down, leave it while it's playing, because this is long. Pour one out for Stealthy Stout. I ain't even gonna play that one. We're just gonna go past.
That was fine. I feel. Dang, how did this one end up all the way down there?
I was also kind of like messing with cats, so it can go up.
We gotta scooch that one up.
How up?
Fighting in the Street, that's the first one!
Yeah, that's the only one that has life in it. Hey man, I start off with the 3 for all of them. I didn't think we were gonna stay at 3 for that long, but
You want to move it up, or where do you want it?
Yeah, this one bumped in. That one should be a 4. I think I wanted it at a 4. I don't remember. Or no, I did give it a 3. I was like, let's do Janet's tried and true 3s.
see, look, she's already coming at me. All right, yes, a 4.
Hey, I retracted my statement.
All right.
No, that one can stay there.
I'm playing at least 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not like...
He's just trying his hardest to like give it a second life, and we're just like, no.
What? No, they just have long loops. They got long loops. so funky.
I'm gonna have to hear those before I make my decision. That might stay there.
All right, that was all the 3 stars. Any changes there other than what we already moved?
No. I liked it how it was.
Is Alyssa loading? Is her brain loading?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. You can leave them.
Wow. I guess. All right, and then the last one, the one that was at the top was Violent Breathing, so I'll just give that a go real quick. All right, that was Violent Breathing, which is at the top. This is our final ranking. You guys dunked on it. I'm sad, but I understand because we already said, we talked about it, but like your guys's music likes and also what we usually listen to is not this. So like I get it. You know, I get it. So I guess the last thing is just to give it the out of 10, and we're gonna have Alyssa give it. What's your out of 10? And final thoughts, I guess.
I mean, overall, like, I think this is like, you know, these have nice beats. It's definitely like good background music. I think the only one that really kind of stands out is the like fighting in the streets one, honestly. Like, as far as the overall composition. Just based on the scores and everything. This probably, I mean, when I listen to a lot of these, yeah, and that's kind of what I base this off of. Like an overall star rating. So it's probably going to be like a 6.5 or a 7 for this one. It good, but it's not like...
There's not enough rage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Janet?
Yo, overall rating? I'm gonna give this one a 3. No, this was not it for me. It just wasn't. Nothing stood out to me.
Call 911.
The first one I thought was
Victor's dead.
It wasn't. I didn't like it. That's it.
That's it. That's the tweet. I didn't like it. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, you know, like we all have different musical tastes and, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's why we do this, because at least now you've heard it and you've experienced Streets of Rage. And that's the whole point, is to bring these songs to people who never would have in their lifespan heard these things. So cool. We know Janet has no soul, and Alyssa would play these in the background. So we learned something today, everyone. Let me just read this little excerpt from his Wikipedia page, Jen, just so you know how
my
wrong
God.
you are. Yuzo Koshiro is a Japanese composer and sound programmer. He is often regarded as one of the most influential innovators in chiptune and video game music, producing music in a number of genres, including rock, jazz, symphonic, and various electronic genres such as house, electro, techno, trance, and hip hop. He's great.
Janet's
He's great.
silence.
But so like the reason I wanted to do Streets of Rage actually was because and I kind of have been bringing it up, but the reason I keep bringing up the fact that it sounds so different is because even when it came out, it was unlike anything else that was out there. Like when you think of a beat 'em up game, you're right. You're thinking of like fast paced music and like punching and like high energy and like this, that, and the other. He was really into like not disco, but like electronic music, like kind of basically what this sounds like. But like that's kind of what was popular in the 80s. So he was super into that. So he tried to make that, but like blocky, which had not really been done before. And then like after this, a lot more games and stuff would be like just because it's like just because it's actiony doesn't mean that it has to have like the most in your face soundtrack. Like it can be a little bit laid back, or it can be this, or it can be that. It like opened up, so it's not just like 100% action music all the time. Like it kind of opened it up for other composers to be like, oh, cool, you can do that and still have this, and it still works. So that's why like this is it was a big deal when it came out. And this and the second one, which someday, because I don't want you guys to kill that one, because I really, really like the second one. Like I like this one. The second one is where it's at. But I don't want you guys to ruin that dream yet. I want to hang on to that for a little bit longer. So that's it for Streets of Rage. And that was a long one, but, now we know. Thanks for joining, and farewell. And Jenny, you say sorry to Yuzo Koshiro. Say sorry right now.
No.
All right.